Good evening and welcome to BackChat. I'm your host, Tama Madima. Hope you guys are doing well. This evening we're chatting to Renier de Villiers. He's in the building. 800 meter athlete, young sensation, one for the future, absolutely. So we're going to have a chat with him. I hope you guys are excited. Good evening and welcome to BackChat, proudly hosted by Backtrack. I'm your host, Tama Madima. Tonight we're gonna have a good time. I see Renier is here. He sent me a request, so we're gonna get started immediately. I'm gonna go live with Renier. I'm gonna give you guys a chance to log on while we chat to this young superstar in the making. Yo, Renier.
Hello, Timba.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks, and you?
Good. Hey, good to have you here. Yeah, it's an honor, man. Obviously, I know you might be busy. I don't know what you're busy with, but thanks for making time to join us.
No, it's a pleasure, man.
Cool. How's things going, man? Obviously, everybody is gonna be logging on to find out more about Renier de Villiers. They wanna know who's this kid. But man, I think we're gonna have a good chat tonight. So remember, it's not an interview or anything. We're just gonna have a chat, try to get to know you as much as possible.
Okay.
Super. All right, I'm gonna first start with the introduction, and then from there on, we're gonna get started with all the questions and so on. Can you see me? Hey, I can't see you properly. There's a bit dark there.
Yeah. How about now? Can you see me now?
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that side is a bit better. More sure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with us this evening, we've got Renier de Villiers. Listen up, guys. This kid is gonna be doing big things in the future. He is your SA under 20 800 meter champion, also the AVT 800 meter champion, one of the fastest ever junior 800 meter athletes we've ever had. Man, ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to welcome Renier de Villiers. That's a vuvuzela. You know vuvuzela?
Yeah.
Can you blow a vuvuzela?
I think anybody can blow vuvuzela.
It's a skill, man. It's not for everybody. Yeah? It's not for everybody, but it's a skill, man. All right, so Renier, man, thanks once again, thanks for joining us. Like I said, we're just gonna chat, man. We're just gonna get to know more about you. Obviously, there's a lot of people. There's already 44 people in here that are like waiting to find out, hey, what are we gonna be chatting about and so on. But yeah, it's gonna be lekker, man. Let's just start from with a very simple question to start with. What is your nickname? What is Renier de Villiers' nickname?
Yo. Most of my friends, they call me Dream Chaser.
Dream Chaser. Okay, that's a cool one. I like that one, man. I like that one.
Yeah.
Dream Chaser. Okay. No, man. I think what you're doing at the moment, you're doing exactly that, man. Chasing these dreams, and yeah, man. That's what it's all about. It's always interesting, and it's always every year with track and field, especially from Backtrack side and back sports. We always like. You never know who's the new next kid. Is he gonna be in the 800 meter? Is he gonna be in the 100 meter? Is he gonna be, And for a long time we haven't had somebody come through in the middle distances the way you did. In sprints, yeah, we've got a lot of guys. Middle distance with the likes of George Kushka, who's doing well in America. There's a few guys now that are also shining, but I think you in the 800 meter, especially one of the guys that really stood out this year. So yeah, man, it's good to see that.
Oh no, thanks, man.
Where did your journey start? How did you discover running or athletics? Did you do boxing before? Were you a high jumper, karate? Where did you start?
It was grade 2. I remember. Everybody always ran and they were thinking they're fast, and I thought maybe let me try it and see where it can take me. So I got faster and nicer to run, and I enjoyed it and fell in love with it. And yeah, from there on, I just ran my whole primary school until high school now, till this day.
So you've always only done athletics. You never did any other sports, or was it always track and field, or was it a bit of cross country? Where did you start?
Yeah, athletics. That was my first. Yeah, that's
Oh,
where I
that's
started.
cool.
Yeah.
And were you always interested in the 800, or did you start at a different distance, or where did you initially begin?
In primary school, I always did like 800 and 1.5, and
Yeah,
then when I went to high school, I didn't like get any better in 800, so I left it for a while, and did 3,000 and 1.5,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
in grade 12, I started doing 800 again, and yeah, that's where it happened, and the times came.
yeah. Absolutely. Your times, man. Your times just came. You know, if anybody tries to look for your performances on like IAAF, they won't find them. It's like 2020, 2021. But I mean,
Yeah.
like you said, you decided in high school that you're gonna pick it up, in matric to pick up. And I mean, what you've been able to achieve is amazing, man. For those who are watching, you only obviously just 19 years old, turned 19 on the 1st of April. I'm on the 4th, so yeah, I see we Aries babies, April babies in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's cool, man. I'm gonna do a few welcomes. I see Husker Distance. Yo, the University of Nebraska, Lincoln is in here. Welcome to them. We've got Sam Tembu. We've got Dion, Ruse Boom. Welcome, Kari, Madib. Welcome, guys. This is O'Brien. Taylor Newman is in the building. Shannon Nortier. Avumile is in here. Cliven Scott, Shanita. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Nicola. Comparone is here. Blocky. Actually, Blocky from the plane is in here. Singoni Makusha. Who else? Yeah, there's so many good people. I'm gonna miss a lot. Mislali, you need to come to training, man. Where you at? Um, he's in here as well. Yeah, I'm someone calling him out here on on live. Oh, Edmund Duplessis. Edmund is also one of those talented 800-meter runners. Injuries, obviously, but you'll be back. James Siliga, I see you. Who else? Yeah, there's so many guys. I'm gonna leave. If you find anybody that you wanna do a shout out to, you must just see them as well. I see Angelique Stradom. We see you. Chris Arons. Okay, let's carry on. Edwin Sisepi, my brother. Okay. Cool, man. Yeah, so I'm really like interested to like find out more about your running and so on. So obviously you said matric, you pick it up and you decide, okay, this is what I want to do. So what happens? Why all of a sudden do you decide, the 800 is, I'm ready to pick it up again? And what mindset do you go to? I mean, to come from, 2020, end of the year, last year in December, you had a 149, which was a PB at the time, né? and
Yeah.
and then this year in 2021, you moved down to 145.95 down in Pero. What shift?
Yeah.
Something happened. There must be something in your mind. You decided, you know what, I wanted, or was the training better? What would you say was the most important thing towards getting you to these performances?
I don't like when I go to a new uh event. I try to just go as hard as I can, and like it seems
Yeah,
like every time I go to a new event, I felt better. So I just
yeah,
like if I can run fast, I must use it and not wait for other event. Like use it at the time that I have it, and then obviously worlds and Olympics. That's all of those stuff. They play a big role. So yeah, it just helps me to motivate myself and just to push harder.
yeah. So obviously, part of your goals, you mentioned World Juniors is probably something that you've had high up in your goals as well. Olympic Games is also something that is, it's not too far. It's not even a second away for you at this moment. Are those, where's your plans headed towards? Is it more towards juniors, or is Olympics something that you would like to have? But I know you've got 2024 for Olympics as like one of like a important year. But
Yeah.
2021 is here now. What is your mindset with your coach, and how are you guys preparing for that?
Um, like the worlds. If I do races before worlds, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe qualification for Olympics, then I'm gonna go to Olympics and not go to Worlds. So it just Olympics is just like a bonus for me then. Like if I can get it,
Yeah.
then it's a huge accomplishment for me. But like it's not something I'm focused on. I'm just focused on running Worlds and just competing there. And because like I'm still young and there's a lot of time to go to Olympics and all that stuff. I must just not rush into things.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I like that mentality. I think it's also like, you know, obviously being young, 19 years old. You know, I always enjoy the balance of, you know, you're still a teenager, man. You still have to like relax and you know, enjoy this process. You know, because hey, check and field, man. It can get it gets tough. You know.
Yeah.
But and there's times you'll know yourself. There's times where I mean you don't even want to be on the track. It's tough sessions. It's lactic acidosis, overload. It's sacrifices. You know, you can't always care. You can't always be the friends. You know, I know you and Jason are probably always like pushing each other at training
Yeah,
and
we are.
focus on that.
Yeah, that's my boy.
So that's
Uh,
important. What did you say is some of the most important things that you've put around yourself, you know, or that you've some of the boundaries and limitations you've placed for yourself to make sure that you know you run as good as possible, train as best as possible.
well, like every night, I try to sleep as early as I can. Like some of my friends, they think like, nah, I don't want to talk to them, but I have to sleep like early. I haven't been to like out partying since last year, and yeah, I'm just focused on running every morning, eating right, and just having like a positive mindset.
Yeah,
So
absolutely, man. Eating. Let's talk about eating, man. What do you eat? Are you a sweet tooth guy or are you a guy who prefers what do the cheat meal look for Renier de Villiers?
uh, you can take me out for Burger King. That would be nice. And I don't know. I'm not like I don't know. I haven't gotten like diabetes yet. Like I love sugar a lot, but yeah. When I eat sugar, I just tell myself it's okay. You run it out. The next run you go out. I just maybe it's the sugar that makes me fast. I don't know.
All right, man. I'm gonna get on the sugar diet as well. I'm gonna try it out. See if it's
Yeah,
gonna work out for me as well, man. But yeah, like I think that's a nice thing about being young. Yes, when you're young, you get away with anything. But I like what you said about you know the sleep, making sure that you sleep because I think that's one of the most important recovery mechanism, especially for I think what a lot of athletes miss out with middle distance is that middle distance is like it's a race against time. You know, I always tell the guys at training, I'm like, you have to be able to you have to run long enough to get your peak years. You know, I mean you're 19 now, your peak years are
yeah,
still ahead of you. But you determine how they will come. You know, when they come towards your will they come between your mid to your if they come towards your later ages, 30, late middle what is it, late 20s to early 30s, you have to make sure you're doing all the right things now, sleeping, recovering,
yeah,
stretching. You know, all those habits are gonna be the ones that will save you your life later on, you know, in down the line. So keep at it, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be so much worth it. Don't lose the good habits. Those are what preserve you going forward. All right, I see here the Jumpers World has joined in. Welcome to the Jumpers World. I don't know if it's Andreas or is it somebody else representing. You know, Jumpers World, man. They put a video out there and it gets 60 to 100,000 views in no time.
yeah,
So welcome to them as well. See a few people from America are in here. So on the topic, obviously, there must have been a lot of interest. There is a lot of interest because number one, for middle distance, we haven't seen a middle distance 800-meter athlete or 19 years old run this fast. You know, since the times of Ezekiel Sipeng and them, etc. You know, um, has there been a lot of international interest? America, I don't know. I think America is usually the one that looks out
yeah.
for talents. I've even heard of somebody going to Italy or Spain or something like that. Has there been some interest?
Yeah, a lot of like universities overseas, like they told me to, I must come to their university. I'll do so great there, but e- every university is the same thing. But like, if I can run fast in SA, why would I go overseas? I can keep running fast in SA. I don't need to go overseas to run fast.
I hear you, man.
Yeah,
I think it's good. I really, yeah, it's good, man. I think it's good that because a lot of South African athletes at the moment are going overseas, and end of the day, it's a gamble, you know, like anything in life. You know, if you look at facilities, degrees, they're way better than us, you know, and all that other stuff. But I mean,
yeah,
when it comes to performance, I think that the past has shown that South African middle distance runners that have done well internationally have been based in South Africa, which is that's motivating. You know what I'm saying? It's really
yeah,
motivating. It shows that we are doing something right. You are doing something right at the moment. And who knows? Maybe a few years down the line, things will change and there'll be opportunities. But for now, you do not change a winning formula, sir.
yeah. Like they like a lot of South Africans who want to run fast, but the people in the race doesn't want to run fast with you, so you have to do the work alone. And I think as soon as you go overseas to an international race, you get you get to race against fast guys. So as soon as you get in that race, you can do great things. And I think that's like I see it. Maybe if I can go overseas and just run one international race against like guys that can run 144, I can go as fast as they can.
No, absolutely. I mean, there is definitely something that is going. I mean, you don't even have to. You just have to get a good race in Africa. Hey, these guys are running, man. You know, African middle distance running is good. We'll see. Hopefully, one day we can have this super African league where you know we take the best of Africa's runners middle distance, go to Durban, Cape Town, or whatever, you know, and then we can have our own leagues, you know, because I mean we've got the talent here in Africa. That
Yeah,
will be something interesting as well. So yeah, definitely. So you're running. I think the nice thing about it as well is that you know you're not afraid to go out in the front and to run from the front as well. You know, that's something that I personally have always I admire that, and I believe in it as well. If you have to be able to do it on your own, so that when you've got people who can do it with you, you know, it becomes even easier.
yeah.
What's your mindset when you get into a race?
Just to make the race fast. Like if I have a certain split, I want to go through 400. I'm going through it. I don't care if you behind me. I'm going through it, and if you're not, it's fine. I'll do it on my own. And yeah, I just think like when I run, I aim to like run myself dead. Like I don't want to finish and still be standing up and all smiles. If I run, I want to give my all. Like everything you do, you have to give everything you have. So if it's not, then why you waste your talent like that?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I like that. I like that. Leave it all. Leave it all. You know, empty the tank. I always say.
Yeah.
You know, put it all on the line, and it's good, man. So let's run through the progression now. Okay, so 2020 December. That's the beginning. It's the beginning of the Renier massacre.
That,
Um,
on 2020 in January, that was like my first 800 in a long time. So
yeah,
I was super excited, and I think I ran 153.
first
Then
race in 2020. Just hold it
yeah,
there.
and on my own, so I didn't know what pace to go out. So I went 51 first lap, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna die. Then I ran like 103 second lap. Then I died so hard, and then a week passed. Then I did a 400-meter time trial. Then after that time trial, I got injured in
Oof.
my groin. I got a groin
Yeah,
injury. Then COVID came, so it helped me actually to recover. So there weren't any
yeah,
races.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then I did a few cross country races just to like run. And then in December, I started doing the sports leagues, and yeah, the training paid off. I did in lockdown because I was able to go out in lockdown and go to a small
Yeah,
field and train there. So I was already
yeah.
like having other people, and then in December when I ran, the time just I didn't expect it to happen, but yeah, it just happened.
So obviously it's the first time going sub 150. What's going on in your mind? Like, can you remember that feeling? Obviously, there's a lot of special moments, but I mean, I know, breaking the 150 for the first time, as an 18-year-old, it's a big deal. It's like, wow, so this can actually happen. What's going on in your mind when that happens?
You just get like super excited. It's like you're breaking a new world. It's like you're breaking, but you can't actually believe it. And then when you finish, you wonder how did these guys run 142, 145, and then now I'm there. Now I can actually believe it. I can do it. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's just unexplainable, the feeling. Each time you reach a new PV, it makes you so. It gives you like a new mindset.
yeah, absolutely. Okay, 149 is out of the way, fine. Okay, you ran a 118 as well. That's also like. You run a 400, you get a PB in the 400 as well.
Yeah,
So obviously
yeah,
the ball is rolling now. The ball is rolling. Things are nice.
yeah,
January comes by 600 meter. You also get a you get a PB in the 600 there as well. Yeah.
yeah,
Um, First race of the season. I think I was in that one as well.
yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, it was a good race, man. Good race. And then 800, you run a 148. How is that feeling? Is it different from the 149?
um, yeah, like I did a 1500. I didn't do any 800s, and then the first 800 I did, I was just hoping to get 149 again because I thought I was on the same form I was in December. So breaking 149, going to 148, I knew I was in a new fitness, a new form than last year. So I knew things were gonna get better from this year. Like I didn't have any injuries, so I knew things will get better this year and go down because I know what my potential is good to go.
Did you know? Come on, Renier. Like 149, 148. Did you think 145 is something that can happen, or is this just is it just momentum, man? Is it like, hey, next race,
I
next
didn't know it
race?
would happen.
Is this something like beginning of the year? You have a logbook, number one in the logbook, you wanna meet center. Number two, you wanna run 145. Number three, you wanna. Is this something that you have? Is this something that you had planned, or did it just happen?
No, it just happened. Like my times just went down, and like I said, I ran every event like at my fullest. So the times just go down automatically. Like I run myself in a new lactic state. In um,
New levels every race.
uh, as the weeks passed, and like I knew, okay, it's a new event on that day. Let me train as hard as I can before that event, and then I'm just in another fitness level. So then the times go down.
Yeah. All right, man. So, okay. So from 48, wait to next. Just run me down where we move to, and then I'm gonna get to the other questions as well. So after
Okay,
148, 148 is it 6 or 148? I don't remember. I know it's a
I think
148. After
148. I
one
think it
five,
was lower. 0.5.
yeah,
I think point.
yeah, I had
Yeah.
1.5. Okay, cool. And then so from there, what's your next race?
Um. Then the week after that, I ran against Tians. Like when I run against people who's faster than me in a race, they pull me to like. Then I try to beat them. So that's why.
Yeah,
That's why also as soon as I get people that's faster than me, it just motivates me to go harder. So I think that's one of the reasons my times also go down. So that's why I'm excited to go against people running faster than me, like 144. Like maybe I can do that. So I was running against Tians the week after the 148 in Port. I think I ran 140, 147.
Yeah.
147. And then the week after that, I think it was Poch again. Then around 146,
6.
98, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And 2 weeks after that, it was Stellenbosch, and I ran 145. Yeah.
Crazy, man. I remember like before Stellenbosch, I was yeah. I remember we were chatting, and I was like, "Hey, man, you know what? You need to go for it. Go for that 145." You know, and I
Yeah.
remember you immediately said, "Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing," and you're gonna be going for. And I mean, you did it. I mean, I was so excited. Like, you know, I feel like I'm like the 800-meter team captain, man, because as long as the guys are running fast, you know, for me, that's what I've always envisioned. I've always envisioned the 800 becoming a race where, you know, people want to watch. When it's a SA final, you don't know who's going to win. You must be like, yo, guys, who's your money on today? You know,
Yeah.
that type of excitement, you know, and the thing is that the times are coming down, the times are faster. The races are always exciting. There's always 4 or 5 guys who can win any race, and I mean that's what we need. The younger guys are getting faster, and soon, you know, 800 will get the respect it deserves, man. Because 800 has been the event that has probably produced most of our international medals, man. Olympics silvers, world champs golds, world indoor championship gold. Um, Juniors, etc., etc., etc. So you know that's where we need to be again. So it's exciting, man. I hope you're excited. I'm excited, and yeah, let's see where it goes. Let's see where it goes. Maybe next is 144. We need to go there next.
Yeah. 44. My next goal is actually just to break the Pink record. I think it's
Yeah,
145. If I break it,
4-2.
then
Yeah,
I'll be so happy to break that. And maybe while I'm breaking it, I can maybe run 145, 10, and hopefully qualify. I just need just a nice race, super nice conditions, and I just need a pacemaker actually until
yeah,
600. I need someone to go 117 maybe through 600, and then I'm
yeah.
settled, working the last 200.
No, man, there's still a lot of races coming up. I think you definitely will get that opportunity to run that fast. So yeah, man, keep it up, keep it up. So your role model, do you have any role models that you looked up to coming up, or as a youngster? Anybody that you saw as a role model?
I think everybody's role model is Usain Bolt. Like that guy, he hypes everyone up before he runs, and it's just like I want to be like him. And as I got older, and the events I liked, like the 800 was always fun to watch, and David
Yeah,
Rudisha and breaking the world record.
yeah.
That made I thought like I want to be like that guy.
Sheesh. Yeah, that is still one of the most exciting. Yo, I watched that race. I don't know. Yeah, that's like textbook 800-meter running, man. Like it does not get better. Yo, yeah. So definitely, those are two powerful role models, man. Absolutely. And what is your motivation? What did you say is like one of your biggest motivations? I mean, you're 19 years old, and at this rate, you know, you will soon turn into professional. You know, and
Uh,
you know if you
yeah,
look at
um,
yeah,
3 weeks back, I did sign with Nike 3 weeks back after running with Tiens. After running with Tiens. Yeah, then I got some emails from Nike, and yeah, so I ran 145. I think yeah, whilst I was around 145, I was already signed by Nike. So so I'm actually settled now. I just need to work now.
that's good, man. You should have waited for the 145, Renier.
Yeah,
You should have signed on 145, man.
nah, man. um, I'm still young, so maybe in the future,
Yeah,
I
of course.
think there'll be like bigger things to come my way. So if I have something now, I should just take it head on,
Yeah,
and see what.
keep working. I remember we had a chat. If you were watching like all these bad chats, we had a chat with Anaso Jobodwana, and one of the things he said was like, listen, when you're young, when you run these amazing times, it's like you must first wait for end of the season before you sign, because once you've got your momentum, you can still run faster and faster and faster, and then, which is interesting because you ran fast without the support, you get what I mean? So you can run yourself to like your peak and in that season, and then sign. It's interesting, but I mean, like you said, he's still young, man. And I mean, it's something that you can
Yeah,
take. You can still sign in the next 3 years. You'll get a renewal, and you'll take it from there. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool, man. I'm really happy for you, and the future is set. This is the beginning of a professional career. You've got your national title. You've ticked that off. Next up is senior level as well as international junior and international senior level. So, man, we're going to be looking out. Plans for the rest of the season: Europe, running some unique races in
um,
Venda somewhere. What's the plan?
South Africa is currently on the blacklist, I know, so we can't go to Europe. But I think if South Africa could come off the blacklist, I will go to Europe and do a few races there. So yeah, hopefully. But I think if I qualify like a faster time, maybe running faster than 1:45.95, I can go to bigger events later in this, like what can I say, like um just the other events like in Europe.
Yeah, the big events in Europe.
Because it's nice to race at Europe, but like Diamond Leagues sounds better to go to than Europe.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's something to always work towards, and it's possible. I mean, definitely possible to get a Diamond League race down the line this year or whenever it is that it opens again. So yeah, keep
Yeah,
pushing, man. Keep pushing. Keep pressing. Um, yeah, and we'll see how it goes. Music. What is on the
music.
playlist? What do you listen? What is on the playlist before a race? Is it trap?
Um,
Who's number one on the playlist before a race?
I don't usually listen to music before I race because the music is there to motivate you. So what happens if the music is gone? Who's motivating you then?
Yeah,
No, no
yeah,
motivating you then. So motivate yourself. You don't need music.
yeah. But okay, what are you listening to now? There's something that when you're at home that you probably listen to before you get to the track. The
uh,
track.
Juice WRLD. You know Juice WRLD?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I listen to Juice WRLD, Drake, and Lil Baby. Polo G. Yeah, that's my top. That's my top artists.
No pianos in there.
um. Oh, you know Black Diamond.
Yeah, Black Diamond. Yeah.
Yeah, Black Diamond. You know. Yeah.
That's cool, man. That's cool. That's cool. All right, man. Renier. It's been good, man. I think we're gonna wrap it up there. I've got everything. Yeah, I just wanna let me, for those who are also watching, let me just read out some of your PBs so that they know who exactly what's your pedigree on the track. So on the 400 meter, you've got a 47.32. On the 800, 145.95. Magic stuff. 600 meter, you got a 116.73, as well as 1,500 meter at 345.05. Man, that's amazing. It just shows, man. I think 800 is definitely your world, man. Because it's so balanced. Your 1.5 and your 400 is balanced, but I know you'll be able to break that 47. If you can get into a 45 on the 400, then we're talking even
It,
bigger things. So exciting time ahead.
I ran all those times with, I don't know if you believe in spikes, but I ran all those times in normal spikes, not these fancy shoes everybody has. So, but I got mine last week Wednesday. So I'm really excited to go in a race and see what those babies can do. Maybe
Hey.
maybe a huge time for me. I don't know, but people say the people who say no, it's not the shoes that make you fast. Yeah, true, but you still need to be fast to run
Yeah,
fast.
of course.
So
These Nike shoes, these fast shoes. Hey, you guys, you guys and your shoes with turbo boosters. But I mean, like you said, you still have to put in the work. You still have to train and make it happen. And you ran all these times, like you said, in it's a victory, no?
yeah, I think victory
Yeah,
three.
yeah.
Yeah.
So hey, kids, you can still do your victory threes and don't give up. Train hard.
The first race is not going good with the new spike. I'm going back to the
Go
big.
back. Go
Yeah.
back. All right,
Yeah.
Renier, man, thanks a lot for joining us this evening. It's been good. I hope the people who are watching got to learn and know more about you. We're still gonna learn more about you. I mean, you're still young. You're still 19. You're still gonna grow and develop, you know. But yeah, I think the most important thing is to stay humble, keep working, stay motivated. I'm gonna read this one. This one is from Coach Botha, Johan Botha, the legend.
Oh,
You
Johan
know,
Boyd.
yeah, he's the only man in South Africa to win a 800-meter indoor gold medal at the World Champs. He says, I'm looking forward to the years to come. Stay who you are and take on the world. Looking forward to see you in the future. The golden 800-meter years are on its way back. Woo! Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
No.
what I'm talking about. Big ups, Johan. He's always, he's always an advocate of the 800-meter. And yeah, big ups to him as well. So, Renier, thanks a lot, man. Anything
Thank
you
you for
want to
having.
say to the people who are watching, people who support you, people who want to see you run faster? What message do you have for them?
I just want to say thank you to other people who supports me to run faster. Thank you to my coach, my parents, my teammates, Jason Bauer, follow Jason Bowers, and yeah, all the haters that don't like me.
Shout out to all my haters.
You do you. Yeah.
Snap. That's funny, man.
Well, I need new haters. The old ones became my fans, you know. So. No, I'm joking.
That's funny. No, I get you, man. Don't worry. Yeah, man. I mean, at the end of the day, stay who you are and keep working, man. Keep working. And yeah, we look forward to it, man. I think from Backtrack side, we're gonna keep supporting you. We look forward to seeing more big performances in the future. And yeah, have fun with it, man. Enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. There's gonna be great years. There's gonna be some tough ones, but stay in there until you get your goals and until you reach your dreams. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Timba. I really appreciate it, man.
Pleasure, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it straight from the Renier's mouth. Renier was in the building with us. I hope you guys, aka what is it, Dream Chaser, aka Dream Chaser, in the building.
Oh, Timba also calls me the Giant Slayer. Timba
Yeah,
from what was it? Tabu. Yeah, I think his name is
Tabu
Tabu.
Muleta calls it the Giant
Yeah,
Slayer.
the Giant Slayer.
All right, the
Yeah.
Giant Slayer in the building. That's a cool one. I like that one. Yeah, man, keep working, and yeah, we'll see you, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in to BackChat, proudly hosted by Backtrack. I am Timba Madima. With us was Renier this evening. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you again soon. Next week, we'll be back again with somebody new, somebody else to chat to. So, yeah, have a good one, Renier. Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah. Thank you for having me, Timba.
Cheers. Take care.
Bye.
Good night, guys, and God bless. Take care.